Oh,
Yo, yo, yo. And we're already getting interrupted. The Couch Coaches are back with another episode after a pretty average week for all of us, I think. I don't think anyone made any money or did great on 323.
no.
I don't think anyone in general made any money.
I think the title fights probably fucked everyone's parlays, right?
Yeah, 100%.
It was a good card, though. Can't complain about that. It was fun.
Top 5, I'd say.
Definitely a good card for any first-time watchers.
Yeah.
And I guess we don't need to go over all the fights. Piotr Jan dominated. Joshua Van got a fluke win. There's some highlights. But I guess something we haven't talked about, which kind of is big for all of us three, is the fights that got announced for UFC 325.
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess, what are your guys' thoughts on Fiziev versus Ruffy first?
I just think Fiziev will be able to take Ruffy down unless he's improved considerably since his last fight. Personally, right. I mean,
I've seen these training clips, but every time I see a training clip of Ruffy, it's just him fucking around trying to do unique moves and stuff.
Yeah,
so, don't know. We'll see how serious it is. I'm gonna back Ruffy though. Anyway.
I think it's weird that he loses to Benoit Saint Denis and gets a shot up the rankings at Fiziev.
But then Benoit Saint Denis is the first Dan Hooker.
True,
that's what we're coming to next. Yeah. Oh, I'm worried about Dan Hooker for that, man.
Yeah.
He's coming off. He's coming off that win. So.
Yeah, true. He is coming off that win, but I feel like he's 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like it could be a retirement fight. To be honest, bro.
No, I don't think he's going to retire because he won't
retire.
Neither.
I think he might. When he retires, I think UFC Auckland will be a thing again.
Do you think he's big enough name for that?
I just don't think he will retire. I think he's fine with having CTE. He's already got it.
Yeah, he can't speak properly, so
he's not fighting for money. He's already got it. But yeah, you guys think he loses that or wins?
He's never lost, so I reckon he's winning.
Moicano can put hands on BSD. I know BSD somehow got a bit better.
It wasn't much hands, to be fair. You know what I mean? BSD was beating Moicano on the feet. Moicano grappled him. That's how he beat him. He got him down. And I feel like Benoit Saint Denis is just improving. You know,
I feel like he has a glass chin, though. I don't know what it is. I actually have no proof of that. I just have a feeling he has a glass chin and bound.
He does have a glass chin. Come on.
One thing I will say is that before Dariush got KO'd in 16 seconds, he landed 2 nasty leg kicks that actually dropped Benoit Saint Denis. If you go back and watch that fight, before they get into the clinch and he KOs him, 2 nasty leg kicks. And it's like,
what happened to Benil's fucking chin, eh?
Yeah, he's an old man.
He used to be.
Dan Hooker can leg kick. So I feel like this is... But I'm worried it plays out the same way as the Chandler fight. I think Benoit Saint Denis is almost like a better version of Chandler.
Well, Dan Hooker can do some gnarly stuff in UFC 5. I didn't know he could do that. So
true. That might be where he's doing his training camp.
I just feel like he doesn't take shit seriously, bro. It's just like a sparring session that's in front of a crowd for him.
Yeah.
And
he's more worried about promoting the fight and looking cool than he is actually winning. He wants a war, not a win, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a fan of a war, though. It's good.
I am too, but...
And I feel like Benoit Saint Denis is a fan of a war, too. That's what makes it a tough fight for Dan. It's kind of someone that also has heart. You know, sometimes he's the worst fighter with more heart.
Yeah, but who's got the harder chin? And we all know.
Yeah. We'll see. It depends if BSD grapples, too. Who knows? Maybe Hooker finds a way to get it done.
Yeah, jump a
gilly.
Yeah, he probably will. He probably will do another guillotine to cunt. But anyway, let's get on with this card. It's a pretty fucking average card, guys. They should have ended the year with the pay-per-view, not this.
Yeah, definitely.
It would have been a way better end with Jan raising the belt than Brandon Royval, Manel Kape. But we're going to skip this first fight here. I have Belter by decision, but who really gives a fuck? Bro?
Yeah, I've Belter by decision.
So let's
I also have that fight to go under 2.5 rounds, money wise.
Oh, so you're
which is crazy.
You're going in both things just in case.
Yeah, but I don't care about that fight.
What about this fight here? I didn't know either of these guys. I had to look into the records.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've no idea who these guys are. But I was trying to look at tapes and I couldn't find any tapes on either one of them. And then I could find one tape on Pat and he looked alright. But I'm picking Pat based off the one tape because I couldn't find any tapes on the other guy. So I've got Pat KO round 1.
To find clips of him.
I just looked it up on Google and couldn't find anything.
Yeah. I had to go to Google fucking in New Zealand hides all that sort of stuff, bro. I've been going on fucking like Twitter and searching their names in there, and I've been finding way more stuff.
My Twitter is so risky just to open up.
Oh shit, yeah.
Goon City, yeah. What?
Gorge City.
I don't even have to like it, and it'll pop up with like a cartel beheading video, and then it'll go UFC cold in, and I'll go, oh yeah, good old next video, and then it's like straight on, like porn and stuff.
That's
You're
crazy.
Like, what? You don't even follow any of the stuff when it pops up.
Yeah, because you like it. You like that stuff.
Oh, I know. I wouldn't even like it. I wouldn't risk it.
Yeah,
I
you would
replied
even.
to like one of Joey's tweets when that whole guru shit was happening, and now I get all of his stuff, and I get all of it, and it's like I just can't be fucked with Twitter anymore.
Oh yeah, open it up on stream.
Leak all my DMs too. Yeah,
crazy.
I actually barely use it, to be honest. It wouldn't be too bad. But
Who did you pick?
This fight here, like I'm going Alan Fry, but I am not confident at all. I'm happy that people on Tapology are picking him, but
I'm not confident in either pick, but
these are heavyweight fighters. Look at these guys' records. Right, his last win a year and a half ago in LFA against a guy who's 4-4. Before that, he fights a guy 0-0, a debuter. Before that, 3-1, fucking 0-0 again. 1-1, so it just goes to show you. And Alan Fry's not that much better too. 12-3 is a good win. That was 3 months ago. So I'm taking Alan Fry based on activity. But before that, 2-2, 2-3, 1-0. Like we're at a point where there's just no heavyweights coming through. Like Rocky, if you started boxing a fucking bag, you could make a run within 6 months.
That's actually like it's sad. Just the average scaffolder, average Islander, fucking if he just went for a jog once a night, you know. Like
heavyweight's so dead, but I'm going Alan Fry by KO. I'm going to actually go round 1. They're big heavyweights. I doubt it even makes it to round 2. Connor, Salty, you were on Pat. Rocky, you were on Fry. Yeah. Lana Santos versus Melissa Croden.
I picked Santos to win. I saw she's got a couple subs, so I went with that. But literally just because everyone else was picking her. I have fuck all really for them.
I don't know. I think Curtin is definitely going to rely on her takedowns, but I think Santos has high takedown defense, so I've just gone Santos for decision.
I've gone Santos because she's more fuckable for one.
Real.
2, I think Melissa Croden's pretty good at she's a finisher, which I like within females. She's coming off that KO a month ago. She's got heaps of third round KOs too, but I feel like we might see her drop the first couple rounds to Santos, who's she's one of these girls that's attractive but also decent. 25 against a 34-year-old, coming off the Americana sub. So they both finished Lisboa in their last fights. Casey O'Neill lost. That's that fucking Australian Irish chick who's kind of annoying. That's a pretty bad loss in hindsight, but it's nothing too crazy. But I think 9-2, little more proven in the UFC for Santos. She's been around a while, so I'm just taking her on decision. But when it comes to these female fights, who really knows, right?
Yeah, legit.
So let's move it on to the next one, because honestly, none of us have a good thing. And it's another heavyweight fight between two guys that probably don't even need to be in the UFC. It's crazy.
He just won off Contender Series. He did. I saw that.
Yeah, I took him literally because the other dude, his last loss, was to a tougher, bro. And anyone that knows me knows I fucking hate those guys. They are useless as fuck. I'm so happy to see them never get fights or get knocked out or subbed. So the fact that he lost to one of them, I'm rooting against him. I'm rooting against him.
Yeah.
I've got round 1 Esplund.
This Esplanade guy on the fucking Asplund on the Contender Series?
Sorry?
Did you see him like his after speech promo and shit? He's like his whole gimmick is taking his titties. Like
what?
people freaking out for having tits. So like you wait till you see this guy's physique. He like gets in there, he shows his saggy titties after getting a KO.
No, I think he's really quick though. He's got fast hands.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, it's a decent win. Anthony Gurasico, however you say that, 3-2, 3-1. Like once again, bro, they're just fighting nobodies. Like heavyweight, the moment you're 6-1 and 4-1, you're in the UFC. They just need so many people. So it's literally just two balls of fat meeting in the middle. But I think you're right. I think if Junior Tough is able to get you out of there, it means you're not.
Didn't he lose to? He lost to Denzel Freeman. I'm pretty sure he's coming into the UFC. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fighting. He's on this card, is he? No,
I don't know.
Fighting? No, he's fighting someone else. But yeah, Denzel Freeman literally just won recently. It was like that black guy that won recently. I can't.
It's not a bad loss though.
Fighting. It's not terrible.
That's a better loss than Junior Tougher.
It is. So we're all on S-Pun. We've all got first round KO.
KO round one. Yeah, KO round.
This next one's actually quite a fun fight. I don't know why this is on the prelims. This is Emislov versus Neil Magny. We all know Neil Magny. He's the kind of...
Wait, what? I thought Bobby Green was fucking on this shit.
Yeah, Bobby Green's
later on.
Is he? For some reason I thought this guy... Oh, don't know.
No, there's two Bellator debuts. This guy was a Bellator champ. Like, this guy's pretty decent. He's a highly touted prospect. 28-1. You know what I mean? His loss comes to Jason Jackson. He did get KO'd, but that was 2 years ago. He's had another win since then. Curtis Melinda, 21-10. It's an average win. But like Logan Storley, that's a really good win. Douglas Lima, that's a really good win. Logan Storley twice, you know, so who was undefeated at the time, against Neil Magny, who just keeps doing it. You know, he lost to Prates and he lost to Michael Morales, and everyone thought he was done. We now realize how good those two are, and he's back on a win streak and a finish streak. So
I'm pretty sure I called the last two Neil Magny fights. So gonna call this next one as well. I reckon Magny wins KO round 2. All these fucking people coming from Bellator.
You mean TKO? You don't think Magny gets it done on the feet, do you?
I'm going for it, eh? What? Called it last time. 4 months. The one ages ago I called it, and that was round 3. I'm pretty sure.
The Dos Santos, but that was like a TKO ground strikes because he like broke him. I can't see Neil Magny KOing anyone on the feet with like a 1-2.
Nah, probably not. But he's gonna do it. Gotta call it.
I've got Amazov, whatever it is, by decision. Just, you know, when people come to the UFC, the big bright lights seem to fucking put them off. At least their first fight, most people that come over look absolutely, you know, mid. I'm just going to put him by decision just because that he doesn't really seem like he gets all that many finishes himself anyway. He wins a little bit by KO and a little bit by sub and that, but yeah, he seems like a bit of a decision fella. But yeah, I'm just assuming he's got enough, you know, experience behind him, but will it be the same as UFC experience that Neil Magny has? And Neil Magny does seem to destroy any person that tries to have a career. You either have to be way better than him, or he will just fraud check you. But he usually goes 2-2, 2-2, doesn't he? 2 losses, 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 wins.
I don't know. We've seen a lot of Bellator guys come to the UFC and just have mad rude awakenings, and I just feel like it's definitely going to be one of those nights again. There's levels.
I think Magny, even in his wins, he's losing until he wins, if that makes sense. And I think Amazov, I think he is legit. I think he's not one of these Bellator guys like Patchy Mix coming over. 28-1, like it doesn't matter what promotion you're in. If you're getting a record like that, you're decent as fuck. I am pretty sure if he wins, I think he's going to be able to do enough to beat Magny. It's only 3 rounds. I'm taking decision 2 because I think it will be a bit of a grappling fest. But he's not terrible on the feet either. I don't see him finishing Magny. He's got a good submission game. Like you were saying, he doesn't get many finishes. He is good at submissions. But he's coming off the Anaconda choke. I don't think you're going to get someone as crafty as Magny in a submission. I think this will be close. I think we'll have some fun scrambles. But I could almost see it being a very close decision and them giving it to this guy. Like the UFC doesn't want Magny to make a run. You know, they want to make a name.
This guy's last loss was 2 years ago, and I'm pretty sure he went in 4 in the war for Ukraine.
Yeah.
Dude, it is him, isn't it? Yes.
And then, so coming off the war and then that win, Let's see what happens. I don't know. I feel like Magny he's got that army in him, eh?
But
US versus Ukraine.
Why is this fight on
Taxed.
the prelims
I don't know. It's a pretty what?
compared to some of these other fights? Like, what are we doing, UFC? Next
Yeah,
fight.
that's kind of crazy.
This is a short notice. I don't know if you guys saw this one. This was supposed to be joint Brito versus Malsic Bagdasarian, but Isaac Thompson from Australia stepping in on like 2 days' notice. He's only 23 years old, 9-2. Brito's a fucking killer. He's got wins over Diego Lopez on the Dana White Contender Series.
Yeah,
I'm taking him by KO for that reason. I think he forces the fight. If he doesn't finish you, chances are you're just going to have to find a way to coast to a decision. This guy's hard as fuck to beat. Pat Sabatini, that loss has aged well. We've seen Pat Sabatini start to wrestle fuck a lot of guys at featherweight. William Gomez, it was a split decision. Gomez can be quite clean. I don't think Isaac Thompson's as slick of a striker. And I think if it gets into a dogfight, that's what Brito wants. He's got nasty leg kicks. We saw what he did to Jack Shaw. Sub Jonathan Pierce. Weston Wilson's an average KO. But I think Brito's going to turn this into a war. And I think it'll be a fun fight while it lasts, but I have Brito by KO. It's just too short notice for Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much the same thing. Don't even need to say anything on that one.
You're round 2 as well?
Yeah, I'm round
2.
No,
I'm round 1. I'm round 1.
Just because of the short notice? Or?
Yeah, just because of the short notice. But, like, honestly, I haven't really seen anything of Isaac Thompson at all.
Yeah. What's his date?
So I'm just kidding. Well, yeah. Yeah. He might lose. He probably will lose. Nothing on him.
I don't recognise the guy he lost to either, Shaheen Santana. But he is an Australian, so if he gets it done,
good
for us, you know.
Team alpha male.
These two here, Amanda Lemos, Gillian Robertson. I've been fading Robertson for a long time, but I'm taking her this time. What do you guys got?
Yeah, I've got Robertson to win by decision. Lemos isn't actually that bad. Like, she's got wins over fucking Darren and stuff. But yeah, I feel like maybe the momentum is a bit more behind. Plus, she actually kind of gets finishes sometimes as well, which is, I like finishes. And she's got fucking pretty good subs, but I know Amanda Lemos is pretty fucking good at jiu-jitsu herself. But I think Robertson's pretty good at grappling, so I'm just hoping that she grapple fucks her, to be honest.
Yeah, she did beat the champ, Lemos.
Yeah. But I don't really think that she's like a real champ. I don't think Mackenzie Dern's that fucking good.
No, neither do I. It's kind of a fake champ, let's be real.
Yeah.
I have Robertson by decision. I just think she's better ground game, I reckon, and she's just got gnarly ground and pound. And overall, I think I don't know. She's been kind of a killer on the feet compared to Lemos.
I actually have Robertson by sub. I'm going to go round 3, but I think that's one thing I've noticed about her. That's what's caught my eye. Like, because I took Marina Rodriguez to beat her, and she just dominated Marina Rodriguez, constantly looking for subs, ground and pound if she couldn't get it. So I think we're going to see just a domination to the point where Lemos has to give up. Lemos is good on the ground too. Her only losses coming recently to Zhang, Verna Jandiroba, who she was subbed by, and Tatiana Suarez, who's kind of a smudge blanket. But I think Robertson looks for the finish. So that's why I'm taking it. I'm trying to be strategic, trying to get my Tapology points up here. So I'm going to pick a method for this one, even though it's a female fight. I think most people are picking Robertson. She's been on a tier. They say they're pushing all these Canadian fighters this card as if the fight was in Canada, but it's not. I think Lemos' age is going to eventually play into it. So I'm taking Robertson by sub.
I think the only way Robertson loses is if she starts to decide to brawl instead of looking for that win.
Yeah, every Brazilian Amanda is good on the feet with power strikes. Fucking lesbians. Here we go. Here he is, Bobby Green making his return against a debuting Lance Gibson Jr. What do you guys got?
I just think Bobby Green might have been fast as used by that. I know I'm going to get hate for that because everyone loves Bobby Green. I think Bobby Green's cool, but I just honestly don't know if he's up to it anymore. I honestly think he's going to get knocked out in the second round. I know fuck all about Lance Gibson Jr. I know Ken Green has great boxing, but I just feel that he might be past as used by date.
He definitely is past his prime. We all know that.
Yeah. I think betting wise in this fight, I'd stay away from it. I don't even think you should bet on this fight. It's so risky either way. But I'm going to go in for the I'm going green by KO round 2 just because it's green. We have to. You always witness something you don't think is going to happen, like him getting clean knocked out.
Yeah, I think green KO is risky though because he doesn't KO too many people. He's a bit of a I guess he kind of has speed rather than power, like he doesn't, because he's throwing from the hip, they're not all power shots. He kind of tries to use movement and make them quick, but he's had some KOs. The reason I'm picking Bobby Green is because I don't know why the fuck Lance Gibson Jr. has been given a shot. Yeah, he's a Bellator guy. Apparently his dad was in the UFC, and that's who the senior was way back in the early days. I think Bobby Green has coming off, the Paddy Pimblett sub, and the Ruffy KO. But those two guys are proven to be somewhat decent. I think Bobby Green against these guys here, I think he's going to dance around them. I think there might be a scary moment where he gets clipped. Green's chin has definitely gone.
Ruffy did fold him, eh?
He did.
That was his last KO, right? He got absolutely folded.
9 months, though. That's when I'm like, it's been 9 months. And let me just show you something about Lance Gibson Jr. He's 9-1. He's 30. It's not like he's super young and improving. He's 30. He's in his prime. His last fight was a submission, 5-2. It's actually quite hard. Like, Bobby Green used to be a wrestler before he was a boxer. It's hard to get this guy down and sub him. He made a mistake against Paddy Green and against Paddy Pimblett. Had the lead kick and tried to, shoot the takedown. Have a look at some of this guy's other wins. Sharon Spain, he KO'd him. 19-42.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
And 42. This is who this guy's fighting. So I'm picking, and he's had a loss recently where he was KO'd by a power jab. We've seen Bobby Green have the power jab. His other win, a guy was Dominic Clark, 15-12. Before that, 4-2. This guy's record is padded as fuck. I have no idea why we think, let's give a shot to this guy. So I'm concerned about this fight because Bobby Green is way past his prime. He's 39. But I think Bobby Green's a very active fighter, as you can see here. So for him to take 9 months off, hopefully that means he's finally ready. He's tested his chin, and he's ready to be back. I've got Bobby Green by decision. I think we're going to get a vintage Green performance. And this might be the last win of his career, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll move on to the next one then. Kennedy Nzechukwu, the big black boy, the only guy to beat Carlos Olberg. Let's not forget he KO'd him.
True, yeah.
Versus Marcus Bukchecha. What do you guys got?
I have Kennedy to win by KO, but not going to even try and pronounce either the other guy's last name. Honestly, no reason. I think it's just coming off as that Carlos ages ago, and then I just I don't know. I got nothing on it. I legit just picked a Kennedy by KO. Didn't even look into it. Just by looking at it. I just looked at him and I just know how tall he is. I don't know. Unless he gets completely folded, but I think the other guy's more of a submission guy anyway. Wait, is he?
Yeah, he's a jiu-jitsu fucking expert.
Yeah, no reason on it. I don't.
I'm just hoping that he's learned from his heel hook scenario against Walter Walker last time. I hope he just knows not to fucking try to go on the ground. He might as well stick to what he's good at, which is being the lighter, faster guy coming up from light heavyweight, and just pick him apart and then go for a knockout shot. That's how he's going to get it done. Lead kicks he's pretty good at. Then just as soon as he drops them, I don't know if you want to rush straight into the submission, dude, but because this guy seems to be literally a submission boy, isn't he? Really.
This is another one of those guys that came to have their debut in UFC and looked like absolutely shit.
Yeah.
Yep, he was this unforetold prospect that's going to be another contender for Tom Aspinall, and he comes in and loses to Martin Buday. And remember, he got released after winning, and yet we kept Marcus because he's a bit of a name. Yeah, I think he's 36. It's not like he's young and he's a prospect that made a mistake. He's had his time to improve. 5-2. He's a jiu-jitsu guy. He's got some good submissions. He has got a heel hook of his own. But I think in hindsight, Walter Volk is pretty damn fucking good. So getting subbed by Walter Walker at heavyweight, Kennedy didn't engage in the ground with him. He just rolled and took his ankle, and he seems to be able to do that. I don't think Marcus is going to be able to do that. And even if he tries, I'm hoping, like Rocky said, that Kennedy's built his game plan around staying on the feet and being defensive when it comes to jiu-jitsu. His wins are kind of average at heavyweight. Chris Barnett, the big fat black ball, and Lucas Bresky. But I think his height, I think his kicks are pretty damn good. I think he uses his range very well. I'm hoping he finds a way to just keep it standing and catches Marcus early before they even engage in the wrestling. So I've been picking wrestlers and jiu-jitsu guys over strikers recently. I'm now finally, after Manuel Torres versus Grant Dawson, I'm team striker again. I'm taking Kennedy to get him KO'd in the first round.
Yeah.
And so is most of Tapology. Not that you should be looking at this too much, but 75-25. All right, next up, another fun fight: Morgan Charrier versus Meliziquil Costa, who's like the cowpatch guy with all these weird blotches of skin on him.
Yeah.
Vitiligo, doesn't it? Isn't that what it's called?
It's called cowpatch disease from where I'm from. It's called he's got the pass.
It's crazy.
I haven't by decision. I've Costa by decision.
Yep.
I feel like he's just been versing better people, and like his last loss was to fucking Steve Garcia, who that's fine.
He's looked good, eh, Garcia?
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That fight night we watched, he was looking awesome.
KO David Onama.
Yeah.
Pretty recently.
Yeah. That wasn't shit longer, was it? Yeah. And yeah, I'm not going with the bloody old French XXX Tentacion.
Yeah. He's been more of a celebrity, old Morgan Charrier.
I don't know. I saw that on that Guru video. I had no idea he was like famous and like hanging out with the rappers and like being a hard guy. He's fucking featherweight. He's 5'8".
It's tiny, bro.
Yeah.
He's kind of like the French Sean O'Malley for them, if that makes sense. He's friends with all their like popular French streamers and influencers and rappers. And
I was just reading something earlier on Instagram that his like takedown defense is padded as fuck, and only a couple people have ever actually tried to do takedowns on him. And people say and then he has a gnarly takedown defense, but he's fuck all. I reckon Costa submits him because Costa's just creative enough. He would just jump a gilly, man. Probably a bit more than that, but
Andre Philly's a really good fighter, and he managed to sub him with a guillotine. And I think being on a 4-fight win streak, he's fighting all these like Christian Rodriguez is a fraud checker. To get past him, it was a close fight. That's a really good win. Julian Rose is known for being this hard to deal with guy at featherweight who wins some, loses some. To get past him is really good too. It shows that Costa's not just a fluky fighter. He's putting together a really good record. Four wins since that Steve Garcia loss, which we said has aged very well. Morgan lost to Shepe Mariscal, the other French guy in the division. Lost to Nathaniel Wood. That's okay. A lot of people do lose to Nathaniel Wood. Beat Nate Landwehr, so he's in a pretty good spot there. That's a good win. Good to KO Nate. But Gabriel Miranda's everyone beats Gabriel Miranda. And who the hell is Manolo Zecchini? I'm taking Costa by decision. I think he can out-volley him on the feet. I think he can mix in the wrestling. His jiu-jitsu's better. His scrambles are going to be better. Honestly, Costa by submission's not a bad call. But I think it's safe to just say Costa by decision. I think he beats him across 3 rounds. Morgan's already a submission.
I'm going to say he gets a flying armbar in round 2.
A flying armbar. If that happens, then everyone knows that you're secretly fucking predicting shit. All right, next fight. Nazal Olajaychik's brother versus Cesar Almeida, who's kind of known for being Alex Pereira's training partner, I guess. What do you guys got here? Is this no, this isn't the co-main.
I'm currently just picking it.
I've got Olajaychik by KO in round 2.
Copycat.
Yeah.
Any reason? Do you watch his Dana White Contender Series 5?
Yeah, or? I saw it. I watched a couple of his highlights on Twitter, just like on those Twitter vids, and he was looking pretty good. And like, I'm training with fucking Alex Pereira means fuck all, because like I could walk into a gym and Alex Pereira could like hold pads for me. You know, like I feel like some people are better at coaching and being like a cornerman than they will be a fighter, vice versa. I mean, Roman Kopulov's not bad to lose to, but he has been starting to look
Yeah,
worse recently. His last
has
like year and a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I just think age could come into play as well a bit.
Mm.
37 to 25, you know. And I just like Polish fighters more than I like Brazilian fighters.
I'm taking Olajaychik. I think the 4-fight win streak's pretty good too. I think he looked phenomenal in the Contender Series.
Yeah.
I like the Olajaychik brothers have been training with the Fighting Nerds. I don't like the Fighting Nerds, but they're clearly doing something correct there because Manel Kape, his brother, has been looking way better since then. He's been on a roll. But the thing is age for me too. Cesar Almeida, 37, and we see him get dropped in a lot of these fights. Abdul Al-Kazasan, however you pronounce his name, had him hurt at one moment. Igor Pateria isn't someone you should be taking to a decision. Most people that beat him have managed to finish him. Even in his fights against Kopylov, it was very close. But yeah, even when this guy wins, he's getting hurt and he's getting dropped. And I think Olajaychik brothers, one thing they don't do is when they have you hurt, they don't let off the gas pedal. It's either they're getting finished or you're getting finished. So I'm taking Olajaychik by KO. I'm even thinking about switching to one. But Cesar Almeida is a good kickboxer. I could see him surviving the first round, having a close first round, and then Olajaychik either tries mixing it up or catches him with something big on the feet. So I'm going to go Olajaychik by KO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch his Contender fight or any other fight, but he looks like he gets a lot of KOs. But I feel like this is his biggest fight. And in saying that, Almeida can stand and bang a little bit, even though he gets rocked. I think KO by Almeida in round 1, and I think they're going to stand and bang. I hope it happens. And that's honestly, I don't know too much about the other guy. And the only reason I'm picking Almeida is because I don't know too much, and I feel like this is his biggest fight. So I'm hoping this is another one of those, Contender Series coming up, and then this guy's actually a lot better than I thought he was. And then just got cleaned up. That's it.
So we have a disagreement there. Is it the first disagreement or?
This is only because I don't know the other guy.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
Which I probably should I probably should know him because of the last name, but we're all right.
Yeah, you guys both took King Green as well.
Yeah, Rocky, we have Green. Can you guys stop calling him King Green? Can you guys stop catering to this motherfucker?
I don't fucking say that.
You're his fan, not me. I don't fucking bow down.
Get on your knees. Get on your knees.
You just called him King Green. I don't care what his topology says. I don't care what Bruce Buffer says. The guy's that's as bad as changing your fucking gender in 2025. King Green. We're not calling you King because you want to be called King. That's called CTE, little bro. All right. We're calling you Bobby Green.
Bobby.
Where's the crown?
Bobby.
To get knocked off.
Bobby.
Honestly, it's ridiculous that he fucking. For some reason, I just had a random flashback. Did Bobby Green fight Tony Ferguson?
Fuck, I don't know. Did he?
I remember they were talking shit about each other at a press conference. Why did I just get a random thought of that? Did Bobby Green fight Tony Ferguson? When was that? I feel like that might have been one of the Grant Dawson, Jim Miller. Maybe he didn't. Maybe I'm just making that up. But that was weird. I just had a random. I remember like Tony Ferguson saying he could see.
No, you're right. Green got a submission in round 3. 2-9-1.
That's right. Yeah, he did. He subbed him. Forgot about that with like an arm triangle. Yeah.
Yes.
So Bobby Green. Yeah, that's crazy. I completely forgot about that fight. Holy shit.
That is crazy.
The co-main. Giga Chikadze, who everyone kind of likes. He's fun. Versus Kevin Vallejos, the up-and-comer. What do you guys got?
I got Vallejos by decision. I just think Chikadze's...
He's kind of looking a bit spent, eh?
Yeah. He's not very active either, eh? Like, for someone coming to the end of his career, if he really wanted to make it, he would be a bit more active, I think. And he loses a lot of decisions. Like, he doesn't, like, get fucking put his lights out and stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure
it's also, like, if you look at his losses, look who he's fighting too. So it's not... Maybe looking spent, a little slow. Maybe he needs to... You know how they do mythical fighters? Maybe his mythical fighter is if he shaves everything and he just doesn't have a hairy chest when he fights.
Could be.
Skinny Grill, eh? That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
Skinny Grill from Despicable Me.
Yeah, it does. I think his wrestling lets him down. I think his striking's up there with some of the best of featherweight. But I think his wins that got him noticed was the Barboza and was the liver kick to Cub Swanson, who were both kind of towards the end of their career. And I think now Giga's in that same position. He's 37. You can't just rely on a good body kick anymore. You know, if David Onama's able to take you down and beat you across a decision, Kevin Vallejos is definitely going to. This guy had he has a sub win there against a nobody, sure. Gonzalo KO'd him, KO'd the guy on the Contender Series. Sungwoo Choi KO'd him. Danny Silva decision. Like, this guy's on a fucking roll. 10-1, 16-1. Sorry, I believe his only loss is, I want to say Gene Silva, which is a pretty good loss. You know, I think Kevin Vallejos is the real deal. I think he's 24, but I think he will mix it up. If Giga's beating him on the feet, I think he will be able to mix in the takedowns. I like Giga Chikadze. I think there's a chance he can win. But I trust in Kevin Vallejos more. I took Giga to beat David Onama, and he let me down. He wasn't able to. He kind of fatigues towards the end of each fight. 3-rounders are just too much for him. So look for him to be crazy quick in the first round. But I think Vallejos will survive the early onslaught. I don't think he'll. You know, if all you have is a body kick, they just seem to circle out of that way so that you can't throw it. I think Vallejos will mix it up, and I think he'll beat him.
Yeah.
So we're all on Vallejos then, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm like KO actually, which is crazy.
No, KO is not crazy, but I don't think
it happens. Maybe late. Maybe round 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe
37. He's getting old. He's out of the rankings now too. So
the next one's fucking crazy though. Why is Royval such a big underdog?
I have no idea. Big underdog. Before I show you
that is crazy, dude. Like, I think do we all have Royval here?
Yeah,
I got Royval by KO in round 4. I fucking hate Manel Kape.
Same. But I have Royval by submission round 4. But like, how is Manel Kape that much of a favorite?
It's like
have we seen exactly? Have you seen what Royval's done though?
Like, seen the names he has on his list compared to
Royval only loses to literally champions.
Yeah,
dude, it's crazy.
Manel Kape is just—he's so like. I know everyone's like, "Oh, you should be confident in your skills and stuff like that." God, he's so annoying. He's so annoying. He couldn't even fucking beat Muhammad Makayev or whatever when they had that massive beef. They sold that card. It was boring. One of them got cut. Manel Kape keeps pulling out of fights as well because he gets injured and stuff like that. I know he looked good in his last couple of fights and stuff like that. But honestly, like, he's one of those people that, God, I'd love to smack him IRL. I know I'd get my ass handed.
He's so annoying.
I fucking hate it.
Starboy, by the way. Yeah,
dude.
Crazy, bro.
It says KO by knees and punches. He was fucking sticking his fingers in his eyes anytime he could.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember that now.
Fuck, dude.
He's dirty, man.
And then Brandon Royval surviving Van on the feet. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
and
the amount of things.
Man. Royval's pace and his pressure. This is a 5-round fight. Manel Kape hasn't had a 5-round fight in a long time.
That fight broke so many records as well versus Van.
And Manel Kape, bro, he's got such low output. Like, Royval's volume is how he's going to win this. He may not have KO power, and maybe there'll be a couple of moments where Manel Kape has some really good strikes and has him hurt. But I think Royval's recovery is insane. I think his jiu-jitsu is insane. So I don't think he'll sub him per se, but I think he's going to take over as this fight goes on. I think if Manel Kape doesn't win the first 3 rounds or the first 2, he's fucked. Like, Brandon Royval in the 4th and 5th, he beats Pantoja in the 4th and 5th. He beats Brandon Moreno in the 4th and 5th.
Yeah.
He beats Takeru Cairo.
Yeah, but on the ground game, he survived all of that ground game.
Exactly. Like, so he's elite. I don't think Manel Kape will take him down, but he's elite fighter, Brandon Royval. I have no idea why he's a big underdog. Most people on Tapology are picking him by decision, 56. I guess the people picking Kape are expecting him to, after the Joshua Van fight, because he got dropped once or twice. They may be thinking he'll get caught, but I think Brandon went after it in that 3-round fight because he knew it was a 3-round fight, so he had to make it a war in that 3rd round, and that's what caused him to get dropped. I don't think against Manel Kape he has to rush anything. He has 5 rounds to to just put his pace and his pressure on this guy and just outdo him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Brandon Royval, baby.
I think we all are.
Let me save those. All right. Guess what time it is now then? Time to spend some money. All right. So those are our predictions.
I love how mine just doesn't ever let me log in.
Let us now.
Come on, come on, come on. What is that?
Let's bet on it.
Are we all muted right now?
No. We can hear you. What were you saying?
I cannot hear anything.
Right, let me kick you out and put you back in. Hold up. You can hear us now? Yo.
I can hear you, Cam.
Nice.
It's definitely an issue on your end, Salty. What are you doing? What'd you press? All right. Well, let's do your bets first then, Rocky, because this guy can't figure anything out to save himself.
Yeah.
$10
You can't. Can you do multiple markets yet?
You can only do
For the main card.
Oh no, you can do markets.
All right.
Here it is. Here you can do markets for most fights because we're so close to the thing. You can't for like the fights that have just been announced, the Brito versus Isaac Thompson and the likes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna start it off with.
And he's back.
Hold on. Can you hear us, Salty, or what?
Yeah, I can hear everything.
Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape to start round 3 at least.
You want it to start round 3 as your bet?
Actually, I'm gonna have it start round 4. I hope it goes into championship rounds.
Round markets. The other thing I'm going to do with this video, yes, to start round 4 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and add, what's it called? Timestamps.
Yeah.
So I'll show the separate fights for people that want to watch those, and then I'll do the betting and the scenarios at the end. What else you got for me?
I've got Inza Chukui, or whatever his fucking name is. Sounds like a Chewbacca. Round 1 KO.
It's like Chewy the Wookiee, is that what you said?
Yeah. By round 1 KO, please.
Crazy.
Round 1 KO?
Yeah, I want him to. Yeah. Round 1
That's
KO.
a big one.
And then I'm going to have.
Why the fuck is Royval paying $3.30?
Costa head to head, and I'll go one more. I'll go the first fight go to decision. Chicks go to decision.
I hate betting on the first fight, man, because there's a chance that you lose it straight away. But
I'd rather lose straight away and not have to worry about it.
not methods.
Yeah, I hate it, eh? I can't do it.
I reckon it ruins the card if I'm halfway through it and I'm still like hoping on a parlay real big to come through.
That's your parlay? You happy with it?
I can't really read it out. I'm fine with it, yeah.
So Brandon Royval versus Manel Kape to start round 4. Kennedy to win by first round KO. Costa to win in the first female fight to go the distance. Paying out $21.99 for $10, you will win $219.
Yeah.
Happy? All right.
Yeah.
All right, Salty, you're up.
Hold on, I'm just trying to see if surely. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna go to Almeida.
Yep, just to win or just hit.
No. Click into the markets.
Yep.
Scroll down to fight performance. Oh no, sorry, I don't think it's fight performance. Is it? No, go to round markets. And then when you're in round markets, go to gone in 60 seconds.
Ooh.
And then go to either fighter to win in 60 seconds or less.
Wow, I've not seen these before.
How much did that pay out?
Jesus. That's paying out $10 for either fighter to win.
Okay. Crazy, right?
That's not a
Yeah.
bad little. That's like a degenerate gambler thing to know that.
And then go Brandon Royval by submission.
$9. Wow.
And then go Costa. Just go Costa.
All right,
That's
so we have gone in 60 seconds for the Cesar Almeida fight. We have Brandon Royval by sub. We have Costa to win. And for $10, that is paying out 1.6K.
Crazy.
It is honestly crazy. That's crazy. All right. My one. Now, I have $100 on a separate betting app already put on Brandon Royval. I did it early in the week when he was paying out $350. So I'm going to leave him out of it.
Dude, you missed the $4.40. I was paying $4.40 on Sunday, and I didn't bet on it.
Yeah, I saw $350, and I was like pinching myself. I thought I was in a dream. So I was like, fuck this. I'll just throw $100 on it real quick.
We did say that last time about him versus Joshua Van, though. And then before that, who was he an underdog against as well? Tyro. We made money on the Tyro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with... I'm going to go Stephen Asplund. I'm going to go Gillian Robertson. I'm going to go... I'm not going to beat King Green just in case he's too chinny. I have Alan Fry, and he's a big money underdog, so it would probably make sense to throw him on. But I'm not. I'm going to go Jonas and Brito just to win. I think $1.50 for him is quite good.
You should go for like a little mix and match with PFL. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, but I don't know enough about the card, you see. I might take the main guy. Forgotten his name, though. The Bellator ex-champion. What's his name? The light heavyweight. Kennedy.
Go Cyborg, mate.
I'm going to go Kennedy by KO as well. I'm not going to try and pick the round. I don't want to be too specific. Brandon Royval, I will leave off.
Do you reckon Kennedy could do 60 seconds or less? Nah, probably not.
Nemkov, that's who I would bet on. He's definitely going to win. Renan Ferreira, that's who lost to Francis pretty early. Costa's such an easy one. I'm going to throw Costa. I'm actually going to go Costa by points. What's that paying out?
Like $4.
$2.45, which isn't much, but that's because the bettors are smart. They know what's going to happen. This is quite a strenuous one, dude. I like your guys' bets more.
I have $5 to 4.3K off 3 fights.
That's ridiculous. It was 10 to 1. You must have a different one. And I'm going to go... I'll take this Caesar fight, but I'm not going to do gone in 60 seconds. What I might do is...
Alive after 60 seconds.
No fight won't start round 3. It's paying out $1.70 for this to end in the first 2, which I think it will. That's easy money. That's free money. So I'm going to take that. So we're going to throw $10 on that parlay. So I think that could happen. I've got every fight has to kind of go my way, but nothing. It doesn't matter whether it's not too specific. Stephen Asplund to win, Robertson to win, Brito to win, Vallejos to win, Kennedy by KO, Costa by points, and fight not to start round 3. $10 for 470. So I'm gonna place that.
It's good, man.
So those are our bets, boys. We're gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna keep feeding us money until one of us wins like a crazy amount. So
we could actually just go into the Betcha app and all put money in, and then we can do it with our own money.
We can do that privately because I don't have the Betcha on thing.
Yeah.
Does it not load?
Nah, it
doesn't let me sign in, and it like tries to make me download an app.
Okay, is it just like you get to your betting screen? So, like your screen that you're on right now, does that come up? And then it just says you're not logged in? I'm pretty sure you can't go into social. Anyway.
I'm just thinking as well, though, they obviously want Brandon Royval to not beat Manel Kape, because I'm thinking about when it comes to Brandon Royval, he's beaten Tyra, but he's lost to Van and obviously Pantoja. So what would they do with him if he does win this fight?
If Royval wins,
yeah,
correct.
They will do Tyra versus Joshua Van, and there's options for Royval. He can either sit out, he could fight Horiguchi, who just debuted and KO'd Tagir. They could do, I know Charles Johnson's getting a shot at someone. They could do the winner of that.
Yes,
if he wants to stay active, he could fight other people.
He's beaten Charles Johnson as well before, hasn't he? In LFA, so...
yeah, but at flyweight, you're going to have to do rematch. That's a fresher matchup than the other. But yeah, Horiguchi's not a bad fight for him. But yeah, those are our bets. Those are our picks.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys want to do the scenarios thing?
Yes, sir.
Somebody's like, let me get out of here and go to bed. I'm tired. We'll make this quick.
I'm placing the bets.
You're placing more bets. Spending money.
Yeah.
After I just spent all my money on you guys. All 30 of my dollars. I have nothing. I have to sell this fucking hat.
Don't worry, you can cash out your $100 bet, bro.
True, actually, yeah, I can.
Don't cash out ours though.
This was actually your idea of scenarios, Rocky. We're gonna do the apocalypse one. So did you missed this game, didn't you, Salty? You didn't go back and watch the podcast last week? This was like, remember we did that one with the classroom where I give you like a scenario and you have to fill in the stereotypes by fighters. So this one we're gonna do like apocalypse, so like zombie apocalypse, like like a movie or whatever. So the scenario is a zombie apocalypse. The stereotypical characters we're gonna choose, and you can help me out here, Rocky, because I might forget them. We're gonna do the guy that instantly adapts, kind of like the Shane off The Walking Dead. This guy is already prepared. He's almost wanting it. He's succeeding in a thing like this. We're going to do the guy who gets bit but doesn't want to tell anyone. That's a very cliche in these kind of movies. He kind of hides his bite. He's too scared to say it. I feel like a fun one is like the guy who can't move on. He's like, he doesn't, even though his family's got bit, he doesn't believe they're going to be zombies. He doesn't want to kill them. He doesn't know how to fucking process it. What else, Rocky? What are some other stereotypes we have for an apocalypse?
I was just trying to get onto my notepad to look really quick.
I could probably bring it up. You put it in the group chat.
I didn't hear the ones you said, but the ones I had was the guy who wastes all the food, the natural born leader sort of thing, who base build or rah-rah, the guy who hides his infection, which is fucking,
Yes, we did
first to die.
Natural born leader, we've done that. That was like, that's basically the guy that adapts straight away. Guy who hides his infection, that's the guy that gets bit and doesn't tell anyone. What was the first one you said? The guy who
wastes all the food.
Wastes all the food.
The Danny McBride, if you will.
Yeah. The other one I threw out there was, we'll do 5. The fourth one I threw out there was the guy who like can't move on. Like he doesn't want to kill his family because they're bit. Like he still believes they're going to be cured. That there's always that annoying guy that's like, no, we can't leave this town. My mum used to live here. It's like, come on, dude. Like the world's fucked. What's the fifth one you gave us?
The fifth one is the guy that everyone kicks out and becomes a problem later. Or have you said that one?
No, we didn't say that one.
you know how they always seem to kick like and another Danny McBride moment, but like there's always like someone that like gets kicked out of the group, like or Shane, you know, like they become the dark horse.
Yeah.
All right. Take it away then.
Connor, you can start, but you weren't paying attention, were you?
I might throw some names at you too.
Read out one question at a time, and then I'll
Yeah,
answer.
we'll do one at a time. Who's everyone's? This guy gets bit, but he doesn't tell anyone. You and
John Jones.
why?
He doesn't. He hides his records unless he gets caught by the police. So
True.
he hides his results. So
You think he's just too much of a narcissist that he would be like he wouldn't want
definitely he would deny it all the time, I reckon, and then just
Would,
blame it
yeah.
on someone else. 100%. Wasn't me, bro. Dana said I could. It's fine. Dana loves me.
Yeah, Dana said I'm not bit. I'm allowed to stay here at the Octagon, bro. What do you got, Rocky?
God, it's kind of hard. The thing is, I feel like a Colby Covington wouldn't admit if he was bit.
That's true.
I'd feel fake news, fake fucking news. It's how do you know it's gonna turn me? Someone else that like seems.
Bryce Mitchell, maybe.
I feel like Bryce Mitchell's gonna be. I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm gonna put Bryce Mitchell as a natural fucking leader because
probably.
I've seen him on Tough making the bow and arrow, bro.
This is what Jesus wanted. He wanted the meat to get held from the
Jesus talked about the rapture. He's talked about how honey's going to be the currency if an apocalypse ever happens because it doesn't go off.
Yeah. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. So you've got Colby as your do you know who mine is?
Who?
Dan Hooker. It's just a scratch, bro. It's just a scratch. Nah, you can get on your arm. You know, like I could see him. Zombies don't turn Dan Hooker. Dan Hooker turns zombies. Just a scratch. So I'm throwing Dan Hooker under the bus. I feel like he would try and hide it. 1 minute zombie scraps might be coming up.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I've got Dan Hooker as my fake infected. We'll do natural born leader next, since you kind of gave us your Bryce rundown.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm also going Bryce. Salty?
I'm just gonna have to go with you guys. Little farm, Cristiano. Yeah, definitely.
Unless they're Nazi zombies, I feel like he might try and
want to go fishing.
Guy who eats all of the food. He goes through all the resources, the rations.
Hi to Ivasa. Either that or Paddy Pimlet. Either that or Paddy Pimlet. I can see Paddy Pimlet just being like, yeah, lad, it's all right, lad.
Fucking wanted a chocolate milkshake, lad.
Last can of Cork's gone, lad. We're saving that chicken.
I also think, well, any of the heavyweights kind of works, right?
Yeah, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis is a really good one, yeah. I got stoned and I ate all the chicken. Chris Barnett as well. I feel like he would too. Daniel Cormier. How are we forgetting DC?
Yeah.
I could see him trying to be the natural born leader.
Can you even pick Chris Barnett anymore?
Well, he's kind of just been cut, but you picked John Jones, so.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, who have you got, Sol? Are you just throwing heavyweights at us too?
Yeah. Who's the fattest?
Actually,
I guess the person that does put on the most weight is probably Paddy Pimlet, let's be real.
Yeah.
Calvin Gastelum.
Overall.
How many times does that motherfucker miss weight?
True. Should we see who's missed the most weight in UFC?
I'm going
His wife is bad too.
I'm going to guess it's Calvin.
Yeah, let's say you might be right.
No, yeah, Calvin.
William Knight. 12 pounds at light heavyweight.
Well, that's the most amount of weight. That was that black guy, right? That sold that fight. I think that was part of the betting scam.
Who's done it the most times? No. Charles Oliveira.
Wow.
Used to be frequent to missing weight.
And
especially in featherweight. Yeah. John Lineker missed weight 5 times.
Yeah.
Johnny Hendricks.
Oh, yeah. But oh well. Anyway, what else was there? We've got those three down.
Mark Hunt, he would probably eat everything, right?
Yeah, I think Taito Ivasa was a great answer, actually.
Yeah.
Here's abs now, though, which is kind of like, I don't want him to see this. Like,
Yeah, true, yeah.
what did that fat cunt say about me?
Yeah, but have you seen
we're not in the apocalypse yet.
Mark Hunt flexing his new house there? With all that
Bro,
UFC money undisclosed?
Yeah.
Did he win that court case?
Yeah,
No. I don't think so. I think he got paid out, though.
Yeah, they just paid him out to shut him up. It's probably easier.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you annoying Soli Samoan. Like, stop crying about your fucking bad life.
That's what he's saying. Like, I never got paid all this money I was promised. Bro, I was like, yeah, but you had to win the fight to get the other half.
I think he was upset that Brock Lesnar cheated and the UFC knew he cheated. It's like, bro, you knew Brock was going to take roids. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, look at every you lived in the prime era of heavyweights where there was everyone was 6'4" and muscly and heavyweight. You knew everyone was cheating. You was probably on steroids himself.
Yeah. My God. His steroids. His steroids was probably just corned beef.
Yeah, and taro roots, eh? And the scaffold pole.
Carver in the back.
What else is there? What was the other ones? That's three done.
We had a guy that would leave or get kicked out and then become a problem later on.
Oh yeah, what do you guys got for that?
Well, yeah, there we go. Mark Hunt. He got kicked out.
Yeah. I'm picking Sean Strickland. I can see him like thinking he's like the class clown, people getting pissed off and him not taking it seriously, and him like snapping or some shit like that. Having a little fucking cry and coming back with his little assault rifle on a quad bike being a problem.
I reckon he would be a good Schoolio. You know.
I reckon he'd be a decent natural born leader, to be fair, but some people might find him annoying. I'm actually going to go Yuri for that one, Yuri Prohavska. I could see people finding his methods weird and being like, what do you mean this guy wants to go out there and like train with the zombies? And so they kick him out for craziness.
Yeah, what? Navajo called him out?
No, I didn't see this.
Oh, bro, like Navajo's like, bro, I could smash you, bro, and like has like a samurai sword in his back. I was like, look, bro, New Zealanders, I've got to respect New Zealander. Yuri's fucking killing you. Like, you might get like a one round of like counter kickboxing with your city kickboxing cool style or mimicking Izzy, but I honestly just think the samurai takes over and he fucking just splits you like a fucking moldy egg, bro.
Well, leave it to Carlos anyway. Someone ranked. You couldn't even finish Taco Tucos, Navajo. I don't know why you're putting Yuri out. But he was probably just trying to make a name for himself, you know. But yeah, like Navajo probably will get a top 15 guy soon, but I doubt it. It won't be anyone like Yuri. But yeah, I could see Yuri getting kicked out, building his own army of like samurais outside, and then being.
So he was talking shit then.
Yeah, let's go for that. Train with the zombies. Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that though. You're trying to get to sleep at night and you just hear him do that fucking scream. Outside your face, so you're like, fuck, here we go.
Mate, he'll probably sleep outside.
Imagine him as a zombie. He'd be like a boss zombie to have to fucking fight. Imagine that cunt running at you, infected.
Yeah, true. Actually, he should become. He'd be really good at. I think he'd be good at Rust base camping as well, Connor. Him just talking shit outside the building.
Yeah, might be.
What else? Well, yeah. What's the last one we had? Was
the first to die. I guess you could do as the last one. The first to die.
I feel like that's someone that doesn't take it that seriously.
It's usually a black guy.
If in horror movies, correct, yes.
Yeah. Let's go Francis. He's not even in the UFC anymore.
I'm going to see the zombies.
Yeah. I did not hit Dana White. It never happened. Bro, have you seen that video? That is the most... He's like, did I ever hit him? Like, that's like, I guess now. Like that.
Actually, I reckon Marab. I reckon he'd be first to die. He would just go run across the building, do something stupid, slip.
He wouldn't stop. Yeah, he would like not want his running routine to. Actually, can I say Nina drama for this?
Oh, please.
His boyfriend is going to interview a zombie. And have you ever been fingered before? To his fucking zombie. Just his fucking minced into pieces.
Who would you want to be sharing a room with if you had to share a room with one
Luana
during a
Santa.
zombie apocalypse?
Right? Yeah.
Tracy.
You mean like who? Like who would I want on my squad, on my team, sort of thing? Or
Yeah.
No, if there was 3 beds actually.
don't make
There
it
was-
gay.
Here we go.
I'm
John
busy
Jones
with
was in
fucking
one.
career in the front.
Oh Jesus!
John Jones, Aspinall, or Cyril Gunn. Which bed are you jumping in?
Not
I'm
fucking
taking
John
Espinal.
Jones, bed. Yeah.
I'm taking Espen. I'm just going to poke him in the eyes. I can't fucking see. He's a great sleeper.
Yeah, definitely not Jones. So.
And Cyril Garn's just like weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
French.
Okay, we'll go. We'll go Dan Hooker, Israel Adesanya, or Mackenzie Dern, who we just shared bed with.
Dern.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
whatever, mate. Whatever.
Yeah.
Cop out.
Hooker.
Yeah, I don't really like. But I'd
Cop
rather
out,
be
guys.
straight and gay.
Cop out, eh?
Who would you trust to come save you? This is you got one call, right? And you can only call between these 3 people: Manel Kape, Ian Gary, or Bilal Muhammad.
I reckon we go Bilal here, and he just wrestles them. He just moves him out the way, and then good distraction because he'll be cuddling them on the ground. They'll all just start ripping him to pieces, and then you just run away. He ain't risking you shit. He can't take a zombie to decision. He's taking himself to decision.
The zombies don't even remember he's there. That's how fucking they just walk right. He's got like the cure. He can't be seen by them because he's just fucking he's so irrelevant.
Well, yeah, none of the zombies know him, mate, so they ignore him and just go for you.
If you say Ian Gary though, at least the zombies would start fucking his wife.
Yeah.
And you'd be able to make a getaway because of it.
Good distraction. Who was the other one? Manel Kape.
Yeah, I feel like Manal wouldn't show.
I don't know. Yeah,
he would start talking shit.
Half his fights are fucking cancels in the UFC. I'm telling you.
Yeah, this one's gonna cancel this week. You know.
I don't know if it'll cancel, but I can see him being dirty as fuck. I can see some cage grabs. You know, I can see a controversial like eye poke, and I can see some shit going wrong. But all right, that's basically another episode. We've covered everything. We've covered the fights. We've covered our bets. Kind of an average card, right? Like these are easier for pay-per-views when we know everyone, but these are just some of these. Like, what a shit way to end the year, in my opinion.
Agreed.
But we might as well keep this up. Are we going to want to be doing this over the Christmas holidays while there's no fights?
We could watch that Share a Bullet versus fucking Armin Sarukian submission card, whatever. We could do some things on that. Plus, there is the kickboxing. I don't know how fucking real it is because I haven't looked into it. It could be just fucking fake shit. But the Andrew Tate stuff, isn't there, on December 20th too?
Oh, yeah, we could watch the Andrew
what's
Tate
happening.
fight.
Yeah, we could do a little combo of both of those, you know?
Wait, what happened to the Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul?
Yeah, is that this weekend?
Are they actually fighting? If it's real, if it's look, I don't. Jake Paul obviously has learned how to box. He's rich enough that he can pay things. If it is real, Anthony Joshua should fucking knock his head off his fucking shoulders, and it shouldn't look hard. If it goes past the first round, it's not real.
No, I would say if it goes past the first 3 rounds, because maybe Joshua will because Jake Paul should be a lot quicker than him. But if it goes past and it's boxing, like Joshua might want to find his range and just settle into the fight. So I would say, and Jake Paul's not as bad as he once was. I think he's put a lot of money into it. So I think, but basically, if Anthony Joshua doesn't KO him and it goes to decision, it's completely bullshit. 100%.
Yeah. And Jake Paul wins. Imagine if Jake Paul knocks out Anthony Joshua.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, like clean KO. Like this guy's folded.
Fuck. The amount of word, like everyone would just have to eat their words from like the last 5 years.
Yeah, that would suck. Mind you, I kind of like Jake Paul more than I like Logan Paul now.
100%. Jake Paul's grown on me too.
Yeah. Oh well, I'm tired.
Oh well, boys. Toodaloo. Another episode down. Couch Coaches. Send me the login once again. I'll have this uploaded. Do we want a quick little thumbnail pick while we're here?
Okay.
Yeah, give me a kiss, bro, on cam. But yeah, no, we'll do another one of these maybe next week then. Just shoot the shit.
Yeah.
Stop stealing my mustache, by the way, as well. Salty.
That's Mighty Mo.
Mighty Mo.
Dude, I was walking down the street and some guy's like, oh, bro, that's a Mighty moustache, bro. I was like, oh, Mighty Mo.
And you like went off on some like parallel universe thinking that means you're a fighter now. I must be the Mighty Mouse.
Yeah,
You wanted your coworkers to
I
hear it so they could use it at work as well, eh?
It's crazy. It's the best nickname ever, other than Patchy. Patchy was a good one.
Patchy, that's right, with the eye patch. Yeah, that was a good one.
Mhm.
Patchy mix though?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, crazy. What's he doing? Has he quit the UFC yet?
I don't know. No one gives a fuck about him or his wife who should have died of cancer. And on that note, we will end it. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.